Let me show you how this simple yet effective strategy is going to take your Bitcoin portfolio through the roof with a 77% win rate. Let's go.
All right, guys. So I'm going to show you how easy and simple this strategy actually is, using just basic support and resistance and the path tool to basically find which way the market is going. And you can use trend lines if you want to as well. But this is very, very simple with just a little bit of market structure and an accurate indicator. All right. So first step we're going to do is we are going to find the trend of the market. Which way is the market going? All right. So I'm going to show you just a little example of how the market moves. All right. So the market goes up, the market comes down, the market goes up, the market comes down, the market goes up, it goes down. That's for an uptrend. Okay. If it's going to be a downtrend, it's going to go down, come back up a little bit, break again. Up. Okay. So what this is called is when we're going up, this is going to make a higher high. Then when it comes down to retest, take a little break, this is a higher low. A higher high, then another higher low, then a newer higher high, letting us know we are in a uptrend. All right. Then if it's in a downtrend, it's basically the same, just in the opposite direction. Lower low, lower high. Break that, make another lower low, lower high, lower low. That's how we know what trend, which way the market is going. All right. So with that being said, let's take this tool and see if we can figure out which way the market's going. All right. So we're going to start right here. All right. Boom. We see we're pushing up. Market's going to pull back just a little bit. All right. And it's not, the market won't always pull back really big every time. Sometimes it'll pull back small. Sometimes it'll pull back big. But you're going to be marking it up with this path tool, and it'll show you every time you break a higher high. If you're in an uptrend, the rally where it starts at to break that is going to be your higher low. So right here, you can see it starts before it goes up, the next big push, making this the higher low. So then we're going to push up, make our higher high. Then we're going to come back down, test a little bit. Okay, cool. Then we continue to push up right here. Boom, higher high, small higher low, another higher high, higher low, higher high. So you can see we're in a uptrend right now. All right. That's what we're looking at. And we want to mark up just a little bit of support and resistance just to see which areas of the market have a lot of reaction in them. So we'll know, okay, there might be a big move coming in this area. So support and resistance is basically very simple explanation. It's areas in the market where price comes to a lot of times, usually, and has a really strong reaction. That is a very simple way of me putting it for you, especially if you're a beginner, all right? So as you can see right here, we have a little bit of support right here, all right? We have some support right here. You can see price come down here and reacts, boom, reacts. Price come down, cannot break below, reacts. Remember, your bottom is your support, like your floor. It's your support. All right. And then up here, resistance. We see price come up here. Bam, it rejected right here. Rejected, made a big move. We know that is a little bit of resistance. All right. We even have more right here. It's very easy to see. Once you get an eye for it, you'll be able to see it. And you can see history repeats itself. You can come over here and see support can be resistance at the same time. What do I mean by this? Okay, you can see this was resistance. Price come up to it and failed to break through. Huge move down. This was resistance. But over here on this same line, it is support because price came down here and shot up. So we can see that this is support and can be resistance at the same exact time. All right. And this is how you know you're accurate. I was not even looking over there. This is how you know if you got your lines drawn good. I was not even looking, into the future yet. And I marked this up. And it was true, as you can see. We didn't even see this, and it held true. Price reacted in these areas, right where I marked it at, without even looking at it. Look at that. Look at that. So you get good at this, it'll be literally super easy to you. Anyways, so now we have our little bit market structure, and we're going to get into the part where we actually going to take the buy and sells. All right, this is going to be on a 1 hour time frame. Remember that. This is a 1 hour time frame. You're going to type in, this is how easy it is. Simple buy and sell. It's going to be from this guy right here. A guy underscore a underscore guy underscore from underscore. All right. You're going to click that and you're going to turn that on. All right. So we are in a uptrend, right? Which means we want to take only buys. Why would we take sells if we're in an uptrend? Trading against the market is never a good idea. All right. So what do we see right here? We're in an uptrend. We see some buy signals. These arrows are a strong buy signal. This lets us know that there is a strong buy signal. The sell, when it says sell or when it says buy, that's a good signal, but it's not as strong as these. All right. You can take, if it's in the trend and it prints one of these, you can take every single one of them you want to. But to make it even more accurate, you can wait till it's close to the support and resistance area and it will be even more accurate. All right. For example, we see that this has printed a candle right here, right? But it's not really that close. Yes, it did go up and you would have won the trade. But would you have been really that confident with just two confluences? Let's look at this one right here, this next one. And you want to use it. You can use a tool after you place your trade to basically see, where to put your stop loss and take profit. You want to put it right underneath, right where the move starts, basically. Or you can put it under the support or under the resistance, based on if you're going to buy or sell. Right here, we're going to take a buy, so let's put it underneath the support. And this would have netted us. And your take profit will be the next support or resistance based on the buy or sell, like I said. This would net us a 2.4 to 1 risk to reward. All right. So very good risk to reward in this situation. We would have won the trade. Let's keep going. All right. Okay. So now we see the market is starting to go down. All right. So we have a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Very simple. All right. It's very simple. What do we see right here? We have a sell signal. We have sell signals right here, but we're kind of choppy. We're kind of choppy right here in this area. So you might want to stay away from that. If it's choppy and it's not really rejecting in those areas, you want to stay away from it. But look, what we have right here. We got a strong sell signal right beside a resistance, really strong resistance area, letting us know, okay, we know the trend, confluence 1. We're near a resistance area, confluence 2, and we're getting a really strong sell signal, confluence 3. So we would pull out our tool and we would place the trade, right? Right here. Put your stop loss a few pips above the resistance. So about right there. And then you go down to the next support. That is a 3.17 support, 3.17 risk to reward trade right there. So you see that. That's already 2 win trades just based off that. All right. What are we in right now? All right. We can see that we're still in a downtrend, right? But then price starts breaking the lower highs and the lower lows, putting us back in a uptrend. 1, 2, higher high, higher low, new higher highs, higher low, higher high. So we can see we have started again back in an uptrend. Very small uptrend because we're on a 1 hour time frame. So why would we not take this trade? If you've been listening, why would we have not took this trade? Yes, we are in a downtrend. But why would you take it near a area of support when it's probably going to react and bounce up? If you're looking for a sell, you might want to take it near an area of resistance because that's where a resistance is usually where the price comes to and reacts and goes down. You don't want to be taking a sell trade near a support area. All right? So here we go. We see we are in a uptrend and we have another signal. All right? We see we're in the uptrend. We see we're near an area of support. We pull our tool out. Wrong tool. Wrong position. We would put it right there. depending on how much you want to, if you do a 2-to-1 risk to reward, it's a lot safer than targeting the next resistance. Yes, you could have targeted the next resistance and you would have lost this trade. That is if you want to be risky. Yes, that's what I said in the beginning. You can target the next area of support or next area of resistance. But if you want to be very conservative, you can do a 2-to-1 risk to reward every time. Or to be even more safe, you target the previous high or previous low, because that gives us another confluence that price will probably come back to the area, at least come back to that area. I don't know if it's going to break through, but it will at least probably come back to the area. And if you would have did that right here, you would have made a 2.3-to-1 risk to reward. Right here. I wouldn't have took this trade, and you probably wouldn't have either, because it's not close to the support line. Right here, it's kind of choppy. I wouldn't have took this trade just because it's kind of choppy right here, and it's not a strong signal. Okay, so we're kind of choppy right here, in between. We don't see any good setups. So we just wait. Yes, we're in a downtrend, but we don't really see, any good setups. This is a kind of a good setup right here. You could have took this, because we have closed with strong momentum down, and we're near an area of resistance, and we're in a downtrend. So you could have took this, and you would have made a nice little play. All right, we wouldn't have took this because we're not even close to the resistance. Right here, we're still in a downtrend. Perfect. You would have made 3-to-1, 2-to-1 right here. You wouldn't have took it. I'm guessing you know why. We're not near the resistance line. All right, and it's that simple, guys. It literally just keeps going on and on. As you can tell, another one, boom, right here. It literally lines up perfectly with the support and resistance, and it's just gonna keep going on and on and on. And it's literally that simple. That's how simple this strategy is. And you can see, guys, how effective that really is. It's that effective, and it's that simple. If you have any questions, put it down in the comment. If you want another video on basically how to use TradingView a little better, I don't mind making it. But guys, please implement this strategy. It is so simple. Thank you guys so much, and stay tuned for more videos.